5:13 through 15. Okay. But in the first year of Cyrus, king of Babylon, Cyrus the king made a decree to build the house of God. Now, this is a pagan man deciding to rebuild God's house. And clearly, we know that this don't happen, so this is by the hands of God causing this to happen. But God can use those of the world for his purpose. It doesn't mean they're submissive to his will. It doesn't mean they're a part of his kingdom. It just means he uses them. He's using Cyrus here mainly because Israel did not have the finances to rebuild the temple, yet the temple would need to be rebuilt to get the people back. So him rebuilding the temple is very important. Verse 14. The gold and silver vessels also of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar took out of the temple that was in Jerusalem, and brought into the temple of Babylon, those did Cyrus the king take out of the temple of Babylon. And they were delivered to one of them whose name was Shalabazar, whom he had made governor. So he's giving them back so they can go in this temple once it's rebuilt. They were taken. The priest would actually probably would have to sanctify these vessels before they were used, because they were in pagan hands. They were in pagan temples. They were impure now. Okay, verse 15. And he said to them, "Take these vessels, go put them in the temple that is in Jerusalem. Let the house of God be built in its place." Okay, at this point, there may have been a tabernacle. There may have been something set up, just not the temple. So he clearly he's putting them in somewhere while the temple's being rebuilt. You know, sometimes God trusts us to take things of His. He trusts us with His Word sometimes. He trusts us with other things sometimes. We're to take them. We're not to desecrate what He's given us, the things, His vessels. We're to be His vessel. We're to be used. We're not to taint it, and we're to have it in its proper place. Have ourselves in a proper place to where we can serve Him. We're doing something else, then it's as good as these vessels being in the pagan temple in Babylon. They're out of place, they're being desecrated, they're being defiled. But they're not serving the purpose of the Lord. Or we're a vessel as Christians. Or we being used in pagan ways for evil? Or are we set apart for the purpose of God laid up in the temple?